Welcome back to another Flashpoint Campaigns Cold War. Last time I had some problems with the sound. Everything that went boom and crash and pop did it way too loud. I think I have it more under control. I hope I do. Another thing, I will not be running against the AI this time. I will play this game as I think it should, the way it really shines. If you have a friend and you do the PBEM++, play by mail, and the plus stands for you don't have to actually send the file through mail. You just upload it to their server. So me and my friend, we have an ongoing campaign. It's a makeshift campaign really, because you cannot play campaigns in multiplayer. That's a bummer. But you can simulate that almost. The way we do it, we do multiplayer, we create challenge, we click on scenario, and we have just gone from the top and working our way down. Remember here, if you do this, that everything needs to be checked, because this list gets smaller and smaller. So just have everything checked, even the difficulties. I mean, you'll be playing another human, so the difficulty level is not that important. It might be the more veteranous night missions and blowing some bridges and so on, but two friends, you can figure that out. So everything checked here. For us, we have worked our way through the first dance. Time to dance, it begins, race to the Fulda, the screen, crossing the Valdnab, go west, young man, and lessons of war. We have alternated who's playing the Warsaw or who's playing the NATO. In the beginning, we said the winner can choose side next match. But for some reason, it just went. If I had played the Warsaw, I would choose the NATO, and vice versa if I won. Right now, I won the lessons of war. I was Warsaw. So, right now, we're gonna play the Three Sisters. You can tell that the conflict started small. It's working its way up now to the bigger battles. 6 hours. This is not small nations. This is NATO with the US flag here against the Warsaw Pact here. 6 hours of battle, day battle. In West Germany, we have an extra large size for the map. Okay, so this one we do play. Then you have 3 tabs here. Games in progress, challenges, create challenge. Three Sisters. I'm gonna be NATO. Here you type your password if you want the game to be private, which you probably should, because if you have a friend in mind, a very specific friend in mind, you would like to have a password so you know who you're playing. If you don't put a password there, perhaps you will meet a new friend, because it will turn up here in challenges. And if you don't have a password, probably you will get someone to play with within short, I think, because the game is pretty new. I will type a password. You can type a comment if you want. You can share your email. Remember to uncheck that enemy units are always visible. That's cheating. Don't like cheating. So it will be way too easier because you can't make those sneaky attacks and go around and you know. So enemy units always visible should be unchecked. The rest, emergency resupply, gathering full information of visible enemy units, it's up to you. Me and my friend will use all the rest here. So what next? Well, if you password, you choose your scenario. You upload the challenge. Would you like to include a comment? No, I don't need a comment here. Uploading to the Matrix multiplayer web server. And it's uploaded. And then I go into whatever communication tools I have with my friends, Discord, Messenger, whatever we have. And I say, the match is up. This is the password. Go join. Get smacked. He will go do his setup. I will get a mail. Says it's my turn to do the setup and so on. And I will bring you with me on that. All the way to victory. See you next time. And I got that mail. That means my friend has done his turn, his setup. It's my turn to do the setup. And generally speaking here, I will just probably go with much of what is done. The important adjustment comes a little later when I know what he's doing, I guess. But unit overlay, line of sight. That will give me what does this unit see? That is pretty important. What I've learned after a while, too late. For the first games, it's like when you have this token, it says H there, headquarter. Try to keep that safer than the other ones, because you need those to be able to have orders efficient and speedy. And these are not the best at combat. So we have some artilleries here, but now it comes to line of sight. I'm reckoning he's going to come here. By pressing the left shift here, I can. Is there a better place? Yeah. I can see more if I place that unit here. All this will be seen. This unit, pretty good there. This, nah, not so optimal. There. How about here? How about here? No. That was tricky. Maybe there, but I'm missing the road here. I wonder where should I put you? Wow. Tricky, this one. Well, I guess it will have to be an ambush. I'm gonna keep it there. The tank could be. Where should we put the tank? A warm welcome here, I guess. Yeah. Let's do that. This is pretty good here. What is this? Reconnaissance. Okay. That is good. Placed too. Also good. Have a headquarter here. I don't want to expose that one. A lot of troops. Oh, good. You can also do like this. When you, for example, right click and you can see the altitude values. It will get you. You can look for the high numbers. Then you know where the hill 550 here, for example. So altitude sometimes will give you good info. Where to put the troop. This one, nah. I'm gonna put you side to this one. Side by side. The tank there might not be that optimal. What are we trying to defend up here? Really? I don't know. What are we trying to defend? Here's a hill where you can't see anything. Okay. I guess having those here will occupy the middle here because it's a road network. So I guess it's good somehow, even though they don't have the best site here yet. Veteran tank platoon here, and they can see a lot. Except you. I'd rather have you here. You're behind a hill. How about if you're on the hill instead? Yes. Better. And then when I have artillery, I don't know if that's a noob thing or not, but when I don't see any enemy troops, I just bomb the victory points in case someone is on them or close to them. So, therefore, I'm gonna try to not be that close to a victory point, especially not with a headquarters like this one. The tank is pretty good there, but you can be here instead. What is this? An artillery. You do not need to be that close to the front because you see the lines here. It has a lot of range. Okay. I guess that's it. Why do we have one lonely headquarter here? Interesting. Okay, so I think I'm going to go with that because this game is pretty fluid. So if I see an invasion force coming here to the north, I can adjust. The most important thing now is that they are a bit spread. Oh, look at here. I need the headquarters to take one step away from the victory points and one tank here. Should probably move it before we send this one. Okay, there you go. pushing the start here, and we'll see the turn resolution. It will for about 20 minutes. Setup is done. It's time for your opponent's setup. Okay. Start. And it will send the game. It will upload to the server. Send him a mail that it's his turn for a setup. And then the match will start rolling. Okay. See you next round. We are back and the round just started. The red scum is incoming. So as suspected, he started the enemy contact. Okay. Oh, it's gonna happen a lot here. Such a big map too. Yep. NATO defending. It's pouring in red. Red's all over the map. But what? I took him out. I think I have a good defense now. A good defense line here. But who knows? Maybe he's gonna squash that with artillery and so on. I think I have better range. Some good rocket troops there. I'm gonna summarize this round in the end, so we're gonna fast forward until the end. Catch you there. Okay, so we're here at the end of this round, and I'm gonna try to summarize. It started pretty hopeful, I'd say, because he kept sending a lot of reconnaissance units. They could stand the missiles and the firing I did. So I killed a lot of them in the beginning. Then he came sneaking up here from the south, stealing a victory point. That doesn't matter really. But along with some red evil troops that kind of killed my defense down here, and in the middle here, the tanks did a nasty job to my troops here. So he's kind of broken through here in the middle. Those victory points here will be lost right now. And I think I did hold the line pretty good up here in the north. So I'm a little overwhelmed by the sheer mass of units that he kept sending and the firepower that some of them had. Anyhow, will I be seeing any reinforcement? Guess not. So this is what I have. Let's start with giving some fire orders for the artillery. He's broken through here. I don't have the manpower to try to defend these here. So 5 minutes of game resolution, and then it's over to him. Wow, nasty. He's bombing me with his artillery. The next orders phase belongs to your opponent. Yep. So I'll be sending it, and see you next round. Yes, I'm back with the next round here. This is what we're gonna do. We're gonna fast forward until the end, and then I will comment in the end of this, because otherwise this video is gonna be too long. Okay. We're here at the turn resolution end. And, well, what can I say? Those tanks that the Warsaw Pact here has here. Let me see if I can zoom in here. These tanks here. The T-80. I mean, I have no chance dealing with them just using this veteran reconnaissance section with the Bradleys. They stand no chance. And it's not all about the massive sheer amount of the tanks. It's also the troops are too few, too scattered, too small. So I have to change up my tactics. What I'm thinking now might not be the right way to play it, but I'm thinking I'm gonna retreat all my units here. Try to concentrate the defense around, let's say, for example, the 2 victory points up here. Wait for the warthogs to come in, and for a few rounds while they're here, blast those tanks, and then spread down and retake the victory points again. Meanwhile, I'm hoping that my artillery will move. Let me see the path. Okay, they will move here. So as soon as the artillery is on in their place, they can start blasting the Reds. But I think I will have to retreat and just live to fight another day. This one is on his stay behind mission right now. For example, Could he stay there? Well, then you could do this. You can find out spottable from. If you choose spottable from, you will see if the enemy comes within those hexes, they will see him. So I'm going to take a chance to stay in the wood. Stay in the wood. Well, okay, so now it's a retreat. Wait for the planes who will be arriving in 138 minutes. I mean, I can't for the life of me figure out how you're supposed to deal with all that with these few troops here. So this is my version of some makeshift guerrilla tactics. Probably won't work. We will find out. See you next round. Back for the next turn resolution here. 14 minutes game time. So we're going to look at this. We're going to fast forward. And I'm going to try to recap what happened in the end of this. See you there. Okay. So the round has come to the point for me to make my orders, but first this recap. He took some more victory points. Of course, it was planned. Because I'm retreating. But he has a lot of those big chunk of tanks. For example, here 13 T-80s and here 12 T-80s, and I have another platoon here somewhere, but it's it can't be seen right now. But it's also like dozen T-80s, and I don't have the tools to deal with them. Okay, I will get some Warthog airplane later, but I will not be able to deal with 3 or 4 platoons of T-80s. That's a no. I have some firepower here. I have, for example, the Abrams. They come in 4 Abrams here, 4 Abrams here. Maybe a very well positioned Abraham tank, up on a hill, fortified position, and so on. Maybe one of those could take on 12 T-80s, but that's a very special case. I don't think normally head-to-head that won't do. I'm a little disappointed in my artillery, even though I told them to, go speedy. I think I did. Yeah, move hasty. They're still dragging their feet, but maybe, it's some big machines. Take some time. One has made it. So that one I will start using. I mean, look at this. Move hasty, rush here, and go and hide there. What that does is, retake those victory points, which will make him go, he will have to divert another one of his troops to go and retake them and so on. So it's just guerrilla warfare, I guess. Since I can't do much with the veteran reconnaissance. They're not that heavy. So that's what I want you to do. And wow. I want you to go directly first here. Like that. Yes, that's good. Good, you have smoke. Because that is fantastic. Smoke here, 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 here. Okay, that's for this round. I'm gonna let it run for 10 more minutes. And then it will be over for this turn. So fast forward and a short recap. Okay, I've been losing pretty badly up here in the north. First it was like 1-for-1, one Abrahams for one T-80, but then it became almost 2-to-1. I lost 2 tanks for every one of his. So beginning to doubt the situation in all. The artillery has made their way here. That's good. My smoke throwing unit up here is out of smoke, so I need to either start throwing explosive things with it or rest and refill. Here, down here in the south, one interesting fact, I told the little reconnaissance unit here to go and grab the 2 victory points here, but since there is no headquarters nearby, I think it's too far. The orders are so delayed. I mean, it's gone almost an entire round without it even moving. I don't think it's gotten the order yet. Maybe they're using doves or message in bottles. I don't know, but still haven't moved. So that's the importance of having headquarters close by. Anyhow, now it's the Soviets' turn, the Warsaw Pact, and I just have to wait for the next round, and so do you. See you then. And we are back in Germany with the next round here. I do not feel confident that this match is gonna go my way. I'm outnumbered and outgunned. I don't have the massive orc army like they do. So we're gonna watch how this round plays out, and we're gonna do that in a fast forward way, and see you in the end of this with a recap. Okay, and the turn. Well, I lost more tanks up north than I would have liked to.
these T80s here, a really tough bunch. I didn't manage to knock out as many as I would like, and I lost too many here. So this line is breaking down. I managed to knock out a few of his troops down here. Of course, there's not much tanks, but they're reconnaissance and infantry and motor rifle squads. And by using the mortars, I could remove a few. It's not really changing the course. It's just a nuisance, irritating to him, I guess. Finally, this little troop here that was too far away from a decent headquarters took so much time to start moving, but now he finally got to do that. And the only plan there is to snatch those victory points and then go and hide someplace. Okay, that's what I'm gonna do this round. 9 minutes of game resolution. Let's do that and do a recap in the end of that too. Wow, that was bonkers. That was an artillery round, a mad one. Somehow I managed to kill a lot of his units here down in the south just by mangling them with mortars and artillery. You know, I couldn't see them because I lost sight to the original positions where I was aiming, but I can see the little pop-ups like 2 squads killed, 2 squads killed. And up here north, although there were heavy tanks, I managed to kill a few there too. So it ended up by retreating. I guess my opponent hasn't set the SOP, the standard operating procedure, to assault or something. So they just retreated automatically, being pounded by artillery in that immense artillery. So this round, I guess, turned out to be a good one. I drove away the orcs from the north. Down here in the south, they are still advancing, but I'm sneaking in here and stealing the victory points in here in the smoke somewhere, which is good. So when the round is over, you get the chance to write something funny to your opponent. What are we gonna do? Artillery for the win. Yeah. Then when you click send, the whole game will turn over. It's his turn now. And all we can do is just wait for the next round. See you then. And we are back for yet another round in Flashpoint Campaigns Cold War. So, the way we're going to do this, as usual, we're going to watch the resolution of the last round in fast forward, and I will recollect
and do a summary and my orders. And you know the drill. Let's go. Okay. Can now enter my orders and let's do that. First, a little recap. The unit that I sent reclaiming the victory points here, unfortunately, he succumbed to a Soviet tank there. And he will be dearly remembered. Apart from that, I still hold the north. I see no movement here. I know one tank is going to come up here somewhere. You know, kind of. That was the tank that took out the reconnaissance, the brave reconnaissance unit here, and he's on his way up here. And I don't have any defense there. Those are artillery, and I have 3 headquarters units here, unable to fight him. So I'm a little worried because this 800 points here is just up for grabs now. And I don't want to divert anything right now. So I might have to move this headquarters. You know what I saw here? I have a helicopter squad here. Surprise! And here is a reconnaissance platoon. They don't have any weapons at all, unarmed. And then we have some nice attack choppers here with armament, Gatling gun, anti-tank, guided missiles, and so on. I have 2 of them here. And also a leader headquarter chopper who is also armed. And a depot where they have to go and rearm. So that's what I'm going to surprise him with this round. Do not think I need to do anything else right now. No. Now it's shopper time. I'm going to start it, I think, 7 minutes of game resolution before we turn the tides. Turn the turnover. So a little more fast forward then. Okay. The turn is over. And we're going to send the turnover. But first, there was one shopper among this. Wait, I got to click to be able to see anything.
there was one shopper among there who actually, when I look closer to the icon, it is a different image on the little icon here. So that is an attack helicopter. Wow, I should pay more attention, right? Kind of just assumed all were. Look at this, 75% ammo left. So we need an SOP for that next round. Oh, I gotta remember that one. The other ones are just recon. But it fired on a troop here, and also it got fired upon by some SAM launch, and it avoided that, fortunately. Here comes more shoppers. I should go over them again, because I assumed there was only a few attack shoppers, but there were more. Well, NATO is still going. See you next round. And we are back for yet another round of Cold War and Three Sisters. The Three Sisters. Get to the shopper! So, I think you know the drill by this time, but at this time, I'm gonna just let it play through and then do a recap. And the playthrough will happen in fast forward. So let's go. Whoa, so, okay. Where do we start? That was a long round. Anywho, up here in the north, we kind of traded blows. I lost a couple of those Abrahams, and he lost a couple of his T-80s. It's like an eye for an eye. We traded blows there. He has a lot more to lose, so I think it's like the real-time historical Soviet. They have their strength is their masses, and the NATO side here doesn't have that much to lose. So I'm on the losing side, but I'm still holding up a bit. About the shoppers, what can I say? Mistakes has been made. I feel like an ass, just sending them all away, not knowing attack shoppers, civilians, recon shoppers. Some of them were headquarter shoppers. Like, I was sending them to slaughter right into enemy territory. I should have taken care, being a little more careful what shoppers should do what. Right now he had one very strong air defense down here in south. That one gets to shoot, several shots. Feels like every move I make with the shopper. And also a couple of shoppers up here north took their refuge to up here, and he had another air defense there. Also, the T-80s can exchange blows with a shopper, so they kind of did that here in the midfield. He did one very sneaky thing. I think this is a headquarter unit that is running around here. Kind of that's what it looks like anyway. Yeah, it's a headquarter unit. So
he is making the same mistake as I am, outrunning on the front lines with the headquarters. But he managed to scatter I had this artillery set up here. Just by showing up here, all my 3 artillery pieces will kind of, we must relocate 3,000 yards to whatever, to North Pole. So even though he used this headquarters, he kind of succeeded with it. Took some hits, I guess, because I kind of thinned it out. But my my artillery is scattered. I think I can pull them together and still act with them, though. I just have to come up with a new plan. And what is the plan? He was taking a lot of victory points now, so I'm down to a marginal loss right now as it stands. I mean, where do we see the scoring? Here. Yeah, I'm in the red as it stands now. I mean, we still have a 3.5 hour to go, but jeez, I need to do some rushing here. And one more thought entered my mind here. Should I make a run for it? Should I make a push? Maybe these are the last of his units. Maybe if I gather them all together, I can knock them. Maybe that is the path to victory. I have to think about that until the next round, I think. So I'm just going to send it. And we have, I think we have 5 more minutes. I'll do a short recap. And we also will do that in fast forward. So see you there. Okay. That was actually a pretty nice round for the NATO. Up here in the north, around the Ufhausen, I lost, I think, 2 Abrahams, 2 Bradleys, maybe 1 M106 artillery. But he lost 2 platoons of T-80s. I mean, to tell you the truth, I don't really know how to play on a very effective level. I just know that I needed to make a good defense here, so I kind of bunched them up. I guess the stars just aligned, and we took out 2 platoons of T-80s. That's amazing. Although I can see that he keeps filling it up from... He's coming with more T-80s, but, if we can take 2 of these, we can take 2 more, I guess. So keep them coming. Down here in the middle of
really nothing much happening here. He has control of this entire area now. I have a shopper out here on the right that I have absolutely no control of. You know, it's like a stray cat. I hope it finds his way home again. Although I could see when he was flying here that I saw this engineer company on the way. I wonder what he's going to do with that. Blow some bridges somewhere? I don't know. I have to figure it out. Down here in the south, I kind of first smoked his air defense. And then I started hammering it with artillery and mortar shells. Took some damage. It's only a little slither left now. It's just a 1 here. Retreating. So, in a way, kind of pushed him back a little here in the south. But still, I have no troops here that really can go in and reclaim the victory points as for now. So I'm going to have to maybe start thinking about having one of these tanks or infantry, maybe. Yeah. Pulling them, you know, like move hasty here. And another infantry here. That's all I have. See you next round. No, wait. No, not next round. We have a few minutes of fast forward, I think. 0 minutes of game resolution about to commence. I mean, this game is weird. You never know, do ya? 0. Oh, that's, 0 minutes. So now, the next order phase belongs to your opponent. Yeah. See you next round, for real. Yes, we are back, and I'm beginning to doubt that, you know, the concept of doing PvP matches like this, that it actually gives you anything, you the viewer. I'm not sure. Still, I can't terminate the recordings right now. Let's do it until completion, shall we? We have a new round. I'm gonna, the fast forward. I will give you a recap before I deliver my orders. So here we go. Okay. You may now enter your orders, and you know what? I have the warthogs. Woohoo! 2 A10s here. Airstrike. Just 1 airstrike. One airstrike. Yeah. Okay. Let's do this one. Ooh, okay. So you won't. My God. That is one nasty airstrike. Just grazing my own troops here. Wow. Well, I'm glad that I waited for this one. Also, should you manage to escape that one,
missions only. Well, let's see. Should I make a run for this one? Just to be a pain in the ass. Like this. And then retreat there. Yeah, why not? Ho, 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 ho. Okay, so I'm going to push start and fast forward. Keep your eye out for this if the A10s will come this round or next. There will be 15 minutes of game resolution. So let's see. Wait, airstrike by AC Slayer fight intercepted. Hit. Continuing to target. Okay. There they come. Hey, airstrike. Now, please let me see. Wow. How many did he lose? 2 T80s. 2 T80s. That's 4. That's another 2. One more. Wow. 2. I think 5 or 6. T80s. I can live with that. Wow. Wow. I do not feel confident now. It does not look good right now. He sent his T80 against my artillery, and artillery against T80s. They had no chance. He devastated 8 of them instantly. And then I tried bombarding him, his 2 platoons with T80s here in the middle. Artillery does just about nothing to them. And I don't have the troops to meet them in head on. They are the king of the hill right now. I might be able to do a few more bombing runs with my A10s. And that's about it. That's about it. I have no idea how I should be doing. How you should do this. No clue whatsoever. I think there will be a loss. We're heading towards that in a fast manner. But hey, I won't give up. Just got to fight for it. So, see you next round. Yep. Welcome to another round of a losing game here in Germany. I don't have much hope for this. I've been thinking about, how that it's probably harder. I knew that already. Probably harder playing the NATO side because you need different tactics of a level that I'm not being able to play it. I'm not doing them justice, I think. Anywho, let's do this till a sweet, bitter end. Okay, so fast forward and then a recap in the middle. Okay. Yeah, well, he keeps pushing. And I think he's doing good. I can't really hold the lines anywhere. He's pushing me back. Although the choppers here on the left flank, left front, they have been able to kill a few of his T-80s here. Also, the A-10s, the Warthogs, they came around this area here and killed a lot of tanks here. I don't know how and why, because it was the last order I gave them to, like up here somewhere. So how they managed to just pop up and kill tanks here without me actually giving them the order, a welcome but not expected move. Just one of those things I have to learn. This little sneaky reconnaissance section here, a couple of Bradleys, they actually took this victory points back, so I'm going to use them some more, of course. And up here, well, I'm doing some reorganizing, and right now we can only find his I guess it's some kind of reconnaissance units there. That I'm not worried about, but I think there's T-80s hiding here somewhere. So I'm gonna do my orders. Jeez, I don't know what to do now. It's just a losing game. I'm gonna do 4 more minutes. Yeah, alert. Due to severe losses, our strength is dropping below 50% of starting levels. Thank you. And the next order phase belongs to your opponent. You know what? You know what I missed? Oh, Jesus. I missed giving the airplanes new orders. This is not going good. Unbelievable. But then again, I don't really see how they can make a change right now. They could take a few troops here and there, but they're not going to be the ones that sways this war. That's for sure. So, until the bitter end, see you next round. So, welcome back to this game that I'm about to lose. But we're gonna see it through, won't we? So, let's watch some fast forward, shall we? Oh, okay. Wow. Where should I begin? He had one tank. I think it was 10. No, it was maybe 12 T-80s in that platoon. And he just Oh, he smashed his way in here. I think he lost them all. But he also took with him, down in the deep hole, all my Abrams tanks here. I have, well, sort of nothing left. He have one more T-80 platoon here somewhere. I can't see it right now, but I think it's on its way to take the Erdmanrode here. So I will lose the north. The south, yeah, he killed my little pain in the butt here. So I won't be able to rush for that. I'm still grieving over that I forgot to use my airplanes last round. And now I don't have them anymore. They have retired. So what can I do, really? I can do some smash and grab. I guess that's it. An all-out effort to, like move deliberate here and then hold. SOP, stay and fight. Okay, let's play it and see where it goes. 19 minutes of resolution. Okay, fast forward. Okay, this is new for me. The commanding officer yourself has been killed. Command is shifting to C111 ACR. So one of them guys was me. Okay, I didn't know that. Communication nets have been disrupted and will take some time to be re-established. Okay, so I'm officially dead. Let's continue. Yep. The next order phase belongs to your opponent. Well, the whole game belongs to my opponent now. I think, I don't know if this will it be worth watching this inevitable defeat? It's 1 more hour, so I think my rounds are over 35 minutes now that I'm dead. Well, 1, maybe 2 rounds more. I was gonna see how we the scoring right now. It's not that one. I'll look at here. Where is the here victory status and conditions? I'm on the marginal loss going into tactical loss. Does not look good, does it? I don't know what to say. There is a lot more to learn about this game, but still, the NATO in this scenario, the Three Sisters, that was hard. Indeed. See you next round. And I'm on my way into the what could be the last round, I guess. So we're gonna watch it, and we're gonna probably do a fast forward. Yeah. Okay. So all the units that I put, like hold and fight orders on last round was gonna do this all out, go and take the victory point kind of thing. They were smothered. They went up in the air. Boom. So what should I do now? I have one more here. I have one there. And I'm down to tactical loss. I don't see how it's possible anymore. I do not think it's possible. 1, 2. Can I take that point with an artillery? That would be weird. Hold. Is there really a general hold on our artillery unit? I saw weird. Okay. 1, 2. Yeah, okay. Let's try it. One more round. 8 minutes. Yep, we're back for another round. I don't know why. I think it's gonna end. I thought it was gonna end now because I have too much. You can lose by losing too much of your units, or by losing, like all of the victory points and so on. But I'm still holding on for whatever reason that is. I don't know myself. But anywho, see you next round. We are back. And it must be the last now. I don't stand a chance. The Warsaw won, but let's watch how it all ended. Ciao. Okay, so it's my turn. This guy, he actually took a victory point. It's a headquarter unit. left unattended. And here is the real race to Volga. Look at that. If he takes that now, during those last shivering minutes, well, I might get that one too. He only has an HQ here. So it's a race between a headquarter and an artillery squad. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. Question is, how can I get here? He's on his way. But he needs to floor it. Just like this. Go as fast as you can. We need somebody to guard. I know that you're an artillery. But we need someone to guard here. So there will be no artillery shots this round. You will just have to floor it over there. Nobody remembers a chicken. Let's do this. 11 minutes. No. There he was. Colonel Black commanding 1st 11th. Casualty withdrawal amongst our units have exceeded 70% by value. NATO decisive loss if the battle ends now. You should be aware that command considers your performance on balance to be disastrous. Yeah, I happen to agree. It was disastrous. End battle now. 1 star. It's very easy to feel like such a loser now, but it doesn't make me like the game less though. It's a very good game. Although there's so much to learn. There's so much tactics, especially if you play NATO. The Warsaw, they have a tank and spank, like this, just all out, just roll in, take the punches. But NATO, you need to fight in a whole different way because you don't have the troops to do it for a prolonged time. So anyway, good game. Warsaw won this, the three sister scenario. And from me to you, I'm out. See ya.